This is the Turtle Beach Stealth 600 Gen 2 Max. That's right, it's a wordful. There's a lot going on here. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So this is the latest offering, or part of the latest offering from Turtle Beach. This is a refinement to the Gen 2 line, this being the Max. So what does that mean exactly? Well, we're actually getting some new color options. It comes in black, red as shown, and you also get a camo option if you'd like to go that way. I personally love the red style that they went with for this particular model. Definitely do love the aesthetic of it. I think it looks fantastic. It's got that really striking sort of like dark red, but it still looks light and it kind of pops. And it's neat to have a different colored headset within my, headset offerings. Is kind of neat. So the biggest thing here that we're seeing is just a refinement over the existing model. So we're getting over 48 hours of battery life, so you could just keep using this and using this and using this, and it'll just go on and on and on, assuming it's charged. That being said, you do need to charge this sort of thing, which is, something to keep in mind as well. So what other features do we have? Well, we've got mic monitoring, that's where you can hear yourself. We've also got clear audio, I guess 2.0 or something like that, where it is more of a crystal clear audio experience when you're talking through the microphone, which I think sounds really good. We're going to do a mic test right here for that. Audio mic test of the Turtle Beach Stealth 600 Gen 2 Max headset. So there you go, that's how it sounds when you are using the audio from the microphone here. So it also sounds pretty clear when you're chatting to others. As I did ask some people that I was party chatting with, there are options that you can adjust both the party and the game volume so that you can find that perfect setting where you're hearing your game sound to the degree you want, but also hearing others in the chat. And I think that's a really great idea because, well, basically it can be a real issue, right? Kind of being like, oh, it's always hard to get that balance quite right. And I think I kind of did with this one, and I was very pleased with that audio balance. So with that, we do also have in the other pockets here a dongle that you need to plug in. So it is a small little USB device. You plug that in, and that is how it connects to your device. This one is specifically an Xbox model, so it is Xbox ready, but it will work with PlayStation and PC platforms as well. So basically anywhere you could kind of plug this in and you're just good to go for using this as an option. And I think this is a very nice headset in that regard. So when it comes to charging it, you do get a cord. It's of a decent length, but again, I really miss the days when Turtle Beach, and this really wasn't that long ago, used to give you excessively long cords because I think that gave you a lot of options for charging. This one's not too bad, but at the same time, I really wish they would go back to that longer cord model, as I quite enjoyed that. So these are 50mm speakers. They're very loud. They're very good in that regard. You will hear things quite clear. Just going to pop this on so you can kind of see it on here. So this will give you Dolby Atmos support, Sonic. So yeah, it does sound pretty nice in regards to the audio quality. Gives you a great sense of space and distance, especially with the Dolby Atmos. I was using the Dolby app in order to test that out thoroughly, give it a whirl, see what it sounds like. So your games are going to sound really, really great. I was testing this with Call of Duty Vanguard, Gears 5, Forza, and Halo MCC, which are kind of my usual test markets, and Minecraft too. I gotta give Minecraft a whirl always. So yeah, pretty comfy, sits on the head nicely. It does have a good cushion here, and it also has just really a glasses-friendly design, which is a Turtle Beach kind of feature, I would say at this point. You can open them quite a bit, so this should be pretty good for people with wider heads. I have noticed this one feels a little tighter, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't seem like it bends quite as much as some of the other ones do, but I still think there's an excessively large amount of space that should fit larger heads, because that, believe it or not, that is something I get asked every time I go to do these reviews. How does it fit on the head for people that have larger heads? Well, you should be good. Just keep in mind, it's not quite as intensely bendy as some of their other models seem to be. And yeah, it does seem to have some nice components to it. It sits nicely on the head. It's reasonably comfortable. It's cool on your ears, which I thought was really good. The gel cushioning they use is pretty good for your ear support. It could be a little comfier, I suppose, but I think for the most part, it sits on your head quite nicely. It feels good. I didn't really notice it even after extended hours of gameplay. It was kind of just like a really nice headset that was easygoing and comfortable for use, which I quite appreciated. So the wireless connection is 2.4 gigahertz, so it is pretty good connection. You can actually get a pretty good distance away if you'd like to. It syncs to your console and everything like that pretty easy going. You know, I was using this with the Xbox Series X, so I was quite happy with that. I think it looks cool. I think it's got some nice material to it. It's got a nice design. The microphone flips out and it has a flip to talk, flip to mute, so you can basically pop that bad boy back up and then it's muted, so you don't have to worry about if if people are hearing you talk about something privately. It's very easy for you to just pop that microphone right back up. And again, the mic monitoring, that's where you can hear yourself as you are talking in the game, just to make sure you are controlling your audio levels so that you're not screaming. Because everyone else in the house will probably be like, oh, what are they doing? But yeah, that's what mic monitoring is very, very good for. So we talked about the 50mm speakers. We talked about comfort. We showed off how it sounds audio-wise when you are talking into it. I think this is a really good offering. So Turtle Beach always provides really, really great value in regards to cost and what you get out of the headset. It's got all the features you would expect from their other lines of headsets, but this is very much improved, which is really cool. I'm not too familiar with them doing these sort of, I guess you would say, mid-gen kind of upgrades, because the Gen 2, from what I understood, was going to be the headset kind of going into the beginning of the gen. You know, the kind of really nice, sort of more middle tier. There's like a 700 line too as well, which is a little bit higher tier, but really good value, has all the features you expect for audio. Again, Dolby Atmos. It's great for music, it's great for gameplay, it's great for an all-around experience. It's aesthetically quite pleasing, and I think it delivers on that experience quite well. But yeah, this one just has an insane battery life. Like, it just goes on and on and on and on. And you turn it on from the bottom here, you just kind of hold the button, turns on the little light that will show, very easy going. You've got your plug-in for charging. We got the 2 dials, which I mentioned, and then you've got a mode option if you'd like to switch it between some different audio preset options. So yeah, it's kind of just a really well set Turtle Beach headset option. I don't really have any complaints about this one. I think it hits the mark. I think it is a good upgrade. You can look at the 600 and then kind of be like, okay, well, this is, I think, more than a justifiable upgrade technology-wise, feeling-wise, and just what it provides for you battery life-wise. I mean, over 48 hours is just absolutely insane. You can forget to charge this and not at all worry about that, which I think is fantastic. Even the most hardcore players going for really, really long stretches of time, I don't think you'll have too many issues when it comes to making sure that your headset is still good to go. So I would say I would give this one an 8.4 out of 10. You hopefully can read a full review in the description below when I put that together. If you do have questions about the headset, let me know, but I think I've pretty much covered all of the bases here in regards to what this offers, what this delivers, and I think it's just, yet again, another really good Turtle Beach headset. I continue to look for ways that they can refine things further, but I think they have kind of hit the mark, and they're just sort of upgrading slightly what we've seen, and I think this one makes big jumps in regards to battery, and I quite liked it.